trying to hide the scars, but I don't need you anymore. That's the best part. In between love and obsession, caught in the wreckage. Let me be. You are a prison. Why won't you listen? In the deep end, we hit a dead end. Every time we're swimming, you make sure we're sinking. In the deep end, where do I dive in? Every time we're sinking, down, down, down. In the deep end. If you wanna know what it's like, I can't stay here forever. Stay here forever. No. Baby, I'm just keeping it real. You hold me down on the weather. Down on the weather. You pull me down, down, da, down, 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 da, da, down. I try to turn it around, but you pull me down, down, da, down, 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 da, da, down. 10 feet under the ground. You pull me down, down, da, down, 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 da, da, down. I try to turn it around, but you pull me down, down, da, down, 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 da, da, down. 10 feet under the ground. Pull me down. If only you and me could sail across the sea. I know that we could be forever wild and free. You never lie to me. I love you endlessly. There ain't no place I'd rather be. You pull me down, 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 down. I try to turn it around. You pull me down, 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 down. 10 feet under the ground. You pull me down, 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 down. I try to turn it around. You pull me down, 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 down. 10 feet under the ground. You pull me down. Some money where your mouth is, pushing where the crowd is. Better put your hands up, we didn't settle lines. See us in the papers, we don't look like coming, but it's a no-brainer. We already run it.
All right. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good time zone for Twitch and YouTube. I need to start remembering this. Okay. Yeah, I've there's the coat. See, right. Happy now? There's the coat because it's frigging hot again today, and hopefully, you know, it's cooler where you are or whenever you're watching this. If you're watching right now, I don't know, depending on where you are. Like in Europe, it's still hot as hell. But yeah, it is I, Clashborn, and I am here to play some more Broken Sword. It's not why Bonix? What is so enticing about my current getup? Please enlighten me. But yeah, I figure that you guys might call me out again for just wearing a coat. So yeah, even though it's part of my look, you know what? I'll indulge for a bit. But yeah, because you don't have a shirt. I mean, fair enough. But is that all it takes? Really? Okay. Well, either way, you know, with that aside, I hope your guys' days are going well, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, night, you know, whatever time zone you are, again. But be sure to hydrate. Like, can't stress that out enough, especially when it's hot. Okay, yeah, I don't have much more to say aside from, yeah, take good care of yourselves. This is important. Never neglect yourself. Yeah, let's just play, right? I think there's no reason for us to wait any longer. Well, unless you guys want to talk a bit, which I feel it's not gonna happen because there's just barely anyone here at this time. So that is okay too. We can just get into the, you know, the nick of it. Is that how they say it? And why am I getting this voice? Well, maybe because I am expecting someone who doesn't like me doing this voice to come around and start being like, Clash, don't do this! I hate this! You know, you know what? Well, never mind. Okay, let's do it? Yeah. Oh. Something I wanted to ask, maybe. Like, do you like this better? Or, you know, do you like the full screen style better? I feel like for this game, I mean, I'm not in the way, so either way works, but I guess it could look more entertaining, I don't know. But, you know what, let's keep it this way, and if you guys don't like it, you can just tell me, and so we can continue with the full screen style. And it gives this timestamp too, you know, when it's been recorded, so why the heck not? Oh, I forgot about this. The quote thing. Keep doing this, Bonix, but yeah. I need to take care of this eventually. But yeah. And you're probably seeing this now on the YouTube side, is that you don't see any comments. But because I turned them off for the Twitch stuff. I would just in the just chatting screen, you see the Twitch chat. But when I'm in game like this, you don't see anything aside emotes that you would sometimes see floating around on the screen. So just so you know, it's not a hate thing or anything. I feel like it's distracting actually. And so aside from a just chatting section, I feel like it's unnecessary to have chat of any sort. And besides, on the YouTube side of things, there's gonna be the live replay. If there ever is a time in which people actually comment, you know, live. Which, honestly, right now, I really don't think that's gonna happen. But hey, you know what? That's okay too. Okay, enough about that though. Let's actually play. So, we were extracting a manuscript from this hotel, the Hotel Ubu. Yes, I do. And yeah, we're kind of eager to know what this is about. Because what would it take for someone to kill someone else for a manuscript of all things, right? Let's check it out together.
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed. I couldn't wait to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
Okay, let's do it.
You're just not going to believe what I found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
Oh no, it isn't, Nico.
It's a medieval manuscript. Khan left it in the safe at the Ubu.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantark?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
I'm not sure about that, but whatever.
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse.
Oh yeah, maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of 2 knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades.
Okay.
This guy, named Hughes the Pagan, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies.
Yeah, poor horse.
The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition.
Okay.
Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive. But the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years. Anyway, we're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping. Think about it, Josh. One guy's already died for it, as you said yourself. Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay, I'm convinced. You keep hold of it.
Okay, so yeah, there you go. This is a little tidbit about the manuscript and how things are actually going to start to open up in this situation. Like, obviously, that's not something you would expect from, like a murder case here. A grand murder case, I would even say. Like, you know, just blowing someone up with a... like this. Yeah.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue. A name or an address. That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well, I'll keep it as a souvenir.
And that souvenir will actually be useful. Hey, Bike, what's up? How's your day? And how is everyone's day, actually? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm done with work, obviously, as I am streaming now, so... doing good. Nice. Again, as you can see, we are playing Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars, Reforged. Once more.
I found this in the killer's room.
What is it? A credit card?
ID, Thomas Merlin, of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Never heard of him or the company.
That would be surprising if you did.
I found Plantow's briefcase in the killer's hotel room. It was empty, of course. Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Let's face it, we need help,
You
George.
do.
Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
Oh, damn, man.
It. Andre isn't stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Kroon Museum. I'll give you the address.
Okay. So, let's talk about all of these things. But yeah, the horse. Yeah, having to deal with two men on the same horse. It's, yeah, poor horsey. Hopefully its back doesn't hurt. But there are horses which have very strong backs, you know, different breeds of horses. But I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I'm not an expert, so better refer to an expert on horses, really. Which I'm sure there are around.
There's a woman looking at her
And
reflection
if
in a
there
mirror.
are any experts here,
but the
I
reflection
would be
has
glad
three
to
hideous
rate from
faces.
them.
She reminds me of the Wicked Queen in Snow
She
White.
can impart any knowledge.
She was the one who said mirror, mirror on the wall, wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid. Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either.
Okay. What does that have to do with anything? Okay, that seems pointless. Alright.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has three hideous faces.
Okay, that's it. Okay, no more. Oh.
A knight with a crystal ball. And there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinam mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I
A
studied
trick?
law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Sure, Latin isn't spoken anymore, obviously. That doesn't make it a trick, like a party trick or something. Sheesh.
There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover. It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
Bam. Reality check right there. But okay.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
Okay. Well, guess we have explored this. Don't have much to go on, really. So I guess the next step is to go to the Kroon Museum.
Maybe I'll check out the Kroon Museum.
I'm sure you'll find it useful, George.
Okay. Alright, let's not dilly-dally. But first... Yeah, you know what? I could go to the post. The post? It's not a post office, it's a police station. Because I saw Pope. Whatever, you know what? Whatever. The French in me is confused. Alright, let's go to the museum.
Through the grimy glass, I could see several large shapes in a gloomy room. What they were, I couldn't imagine. I considered smashing my fist through the pane, wrenching open the window, and vaulting triumphantly into the building. Then I thought, no, that's dumb. Besides, I might get hurt.
Yeah, typically useless lines, but, you know, flavor. It gives in, you know, more insight into George's personality, I guess. Part of him which is more playful, less serious.
Access to the side and rear of the museum building was blocked by a dense clump of bushes. A real macho guy would have plunged straight into the spiky, scratchy bushes. Not me.
Fair enough. Alright, let's get inside. Hello.
The case contained a collection of rocks. They were all shapes and colors, but they were still rocks. Above them, a sign read, L'Âge Paléolithique. I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking, but the case was locked. It was a statue from ancient Egypt. Those old civilizations sure could teach us a few things about art and beauty.
Can
The
say that
statue
again.
didn't deserve to be mauled by a Philistine like me.
Oh, you are self-aware, huh?
A metal rod attached to the wall was connected to the window.
Okay.
Attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill, and the fat falls on the open flames. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding. Since they opened, local air pollution has doubled, and it stinks like a funeral pyre. That is why I keep the windows closed.
Okay. Okay, fine.
The case contained some fragments of pottery. They looked to me like broken flower pots. Above them, a sign read, L'Âge Paléolithique. I tried to sneak my...
No, same here.
The case contained 2 rows of silver coins. Each coin in the lower row showed a portrait of a guy with a huge nose. I tried to raise the glass cover of the case, but it didn't budge. I looked down at a collection of tools with wooden handles and tarnished metal blades. There were knives, chisels, and spikes fanned out in a semicircle. I guess there's always been a need for home improvement. I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking.
Okay, same text.
It was a large
same
brass
comment.
urn. There was nothing in the urn.
Okay, there's definitely this to look at, but I'm trying to see if there's something else we can take a
It was
look
a
at.
tapestry of a lady, a lion, and a unicorn. If I'd had more time, I could have stared at it all day. Touching an object as rare and beautiful as that would have been the act of a barbarian. The totem pole looked distinctly out of place in the setting of the museum.
Why? Okay.
It was an ancient Egyptian sarcophagus with a beautifully painted effigy of its owner on the lid.
Okay.
Leave it alone. That closet is over 3,000
A
years
closet?
old.
Excuse me?
Closet? It's a sarcophagus.
The fuck is this guy? Can we... Alright, let's take a look at this.
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory.
Ireland! What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
Whoops.
Hey, no! No, monsieur. No.
What?
What's wrong?
You must not handle the exhibits.
I'm sorry.
That's true, you know, but it might be interesting to, you know, touch it. Oh shit!
As I reached toward the display case, a shrill piping filled the air. I froze, then tried to get myself together and act nonchalantly.
Now, what did I tell you about touching the exhibits?
Was it you can touch all you want so long as your hands are clean?
Not quite, monsieur. It was do not touch, not ever.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Again, maybe? Oh shit!
As I reached toward the display case, I froze.
No, monsieur. No, and no.
Okay. Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Are you Lobino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that.
Oh,
He
damn.
studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
All right. Well, let's have a talk, sir. Maybe let's actually have a handshake.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh, no. I don't frequent places like that.
Well, you don't even know what that is. Okay. That's a big assumption what this could be. If it means it's a club, whatever, you know. To each their own, I guess.
Do you recognize this ID pass?
No.
What does this tool mean to you?
That belongs in a museum.
Pardon?
It is a priceless historical artifact, if I am not mistaken.
No, it's a plain old tool for lifting drain covers.
Yeah, you're quite unique, sir.
Do you recognize this red nose?
I don't think so.
What do you make of this tissue?
It is absolutely disgusting, monsieur.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
I guess not.
Hey, you never know. Anyway, let's talk about stuff here.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That
Forgot this.
tripod, that belonged to John D.
John D, huh? Take a look at this. Like, how the art is different in places. Like, I would... Especially this. Like, really. There's quite the leap of, decor, shall we say. Argue it doesn't do much, but it's like, okay, why? But then again, why not, I suppose, if it doesn't really do any change. And, well, you know, major change that is, you know. But you have the argument of being like, why do you not keep it the way it was supposed to be? So, But in this case, it's pretty inoffensive, so I'm not sure why this was changed, really. There's an interpretation here as well, but I don't know. I really don't know.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century, the Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
Well, whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
Okay.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, it's the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology.
Yeah, I would assume thaumatology is not something you study at school, though.
Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no! That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
Yeah, we could hear it, but it doesn't do anything, really.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
It is just an alarm. Not alerting anyone if you're doing this, you know. If there's more than that, obviously where you're there, I guess. But you know what? Well, why should we argue on that? And yes, he is sharing too much, but it's not like there is much to share anyway.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
Okay.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
Yeah.
You know, I never thought of that. Do you see? If I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history.
At your age? Dream on.
I mean, hey, you're encouraging him, and now are you crushing his, you know, his potential wish for the future? That's not how to support people, George. But, you know, I guess this is also trying to manage expectations too. Yeah. So you may be doing him a kindness in being blunt, I suppose.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar, not like Monsieur Lobineau.
Right.
What can you tell me about the collection of coins? A rare example of silver coinage from the reign of Philippe le Bel. That little old lay buried for centuries in a field on the outskirts of Paris. They're unique. Nothing like them has been found anywhere else in Europe.
Okay.
Who was Philippe le Bel?
You don't know? Philippe IV, the King of France.
Wasn't he the guy who wiped out the Knights Templar?
I have no idea, monsieur. All I know is he was King of France. I don't even know why he was called Philippe le Bel.
Well, it's already nice to know a little bit, so can't knock on you for that.
What can you tell me about the collection of pottery?
Those are remains of pots used by the original inhabitants of Paris. The Paris pot people.
When did they move out?
15,000 years ago, monsieur. Vanished in the mists of time. Didn't even have time to pack up their pots.
That's kind of suspicious, dude. Okay, let's keep on asking.
I thought the original inhabitants of Paris were a tribe known as the Parisi.
That is right, monsieur. Renowned for their pots. You see, in those days, people didn't have much in the way of possessions. A few flints, some animal skins, maybe the odd bone or two. Naturally, when the Parisi came along with their pots, why, everybody wanted one.
I guess they must have caused a kind of consumer frenzy.
Yeah, oui, they connect the market, cleaned up.
Huh.
You don't know the first thing about those pots, do you?
No, monsieur.
Right. That was pretty obvious, but you know, it was still entertaining for a bit. So thank you, sir. We will be going now and actually be doing something productive.
Thanks for your help.
Let's go. We have the information we need, actually.
The tripod was definitely the one on the manuscript. The Templar connection confirmed it. I was tempted to go to Ireland to check it out.
Yeah, and actually, you could go to Ireland just right now. But let's just go to the police station and go back to the apartment as well. Hey, there's Moo and there's Rosso there.
It was Rosso's sidekick, Sergeant Moo.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's talk actually.
Excuse me.
Ah, Monsieur Stobart, n'est-ce pas?
That's correct. You remember me.
The retention of such data is part of my duty as a gendarme. That is how crime is fought, through attention to detail, not intuition.
Yes, sure.
Very good. Let's see. What else can we show? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Non, monsieur?
It's the guy who bombed the cafe. The clown.
This man looks nothing like a clown?
He's taken off his grease paint and costume.
Then there is nothing to link this man with the killing.
Nothing? Look at those murderous eyes.
Hardly likely to get him convicted.
He's fair, you know.
Would you like to shake my hand, Sergeant?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur. The gesture could be misconstrued.
Hey, fair enough. I don't want to hurt Moo anyway.
Does this matchbook
Or
mean
prank
anything
him.
to you, Sergeant?
That's a double-line Swedish with a crosshatch Bergman strike strip. Now, that's unusual. Pre-war Anderson hinging.
Really?
I haven't seen a reinforced Anderson outside of a private collection.
It's rare then?
In this part of the world, yes. There are only 3 places these are made. Taiwan, Manila, and Slough.
I didn't picture you for, you know, a matchbox expert. Damn.
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you, Sergeant?
Nothing, monsieur.
Okay.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
I'm the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
I see. And where did this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
Oh? What's this?
What are you going to do about Flap and Guido, Sergeant?
I'm going to bust them, monsieur. For years I have been hoping to pin something on that pair. Now's my chance. I'll show them. And the inspector.
Thanks, Sergeant. Thanks for taking me seriously.
I'm only doing my duty, monsieur.
Huh. Well,
Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his left cheek.
No, monsieur. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume.
you know, the nice thing about Moo is that he's not, you know, making fun of us. He's still taking our statements, you know, as they are. Even if, you know, he has his doubts. It's his job to be like, you know, even as an investigator, trying to be as neutral as it can be, sort of. Or maybe not. But, you know, he's respectful. if a little odd, but hey, who isn't odd, really? Where is the spectrum? Where does the, where does the weirdness and the oddness start for any of us? Like, what do you consider normal and what do you consider weird?
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Sure.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. Stobart is here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Yeah, you certainly seem busy anyway, so hey. Pretty sure you can spare some time for me.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobart. My mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale. No tricks mark you, monsieur. Just exercise. Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need. If only people would learn to exercise their wits daily.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
Eh bien, if you called about the bombing, you're too late. Investigations have been closed.
What?
But I've been taken off the case.
What about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
Okay. Well, let's present everything here and then talk about these topics.
What do you make of this, Rosso?
It is a tool for gaining access to sewers.
Why are you so stiff when you're mentioning that? Wait. Never mind.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
I'd imagine it means you have not given up your pursuit of the clown.
Nope.
You're absolutely right.
I'm gonna find him and make him pay or whatever,
I found this tissue in the sewer.
It would have been best if you'd left it there.
Why is everyone telling me this?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No.
It's the face of a killer.
The man who bombed the cafe?
The photograph was taken soon after the explosion. He'd escaped through the sewers, leaving a trail of clues behind it.
Circumstantial evidence, Stobart. None of it proves a thing.
But they add up. Obviously, we didn't leave them there, we took them, but hey, it's your fault for not investigating like we did.
Would you care to shake my hand, Inspector?
Please don't be offended if I decline your offer, Stobart. The palms of my hands are particularly sensitive.
Oh. Oh, maybe he spotted it. God damn it.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, monsieur. I suggest you ask Sergeant Moo about that.
I already did.
God only knows why, but he collects matchbooks. He claims it is a hobby.
I mean, why not? Really, like, it is interesting to know that someone can be interested in matchbooks. And, yeah, not gonna knock on him for that.
Does the name Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No, monsieur, nothing.
It's another one of the assumed names used by the killer.
Ah, the famous killer clown case.
Yeah. You might have forgotten all about it, but I still aim to find that guy.
Yeah.
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without your help.
No, you must forget the business of the clown completely. Go back to being an ordinary tourist, Stobart.
I'm afraid that is not possible. If you won't help me, then you won't help me. I don't know where I was going with that, actually.
Do you know a pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated from special school. Flap is a nasty piece of work. But Guido is the real brains of the partnership. Where did you hear of them?
I met them out front of the Hotel Ubu. Did you find out the ID of the guy who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew who he was.
What? Then... Can you tell us more then?
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantow.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
Huh. All that is suspicious. Okay.
What was that psycho-detective business you did in the cafe?
It is my theory that the passions evoked in violent crimes create ripples in the ether, invisible to all but the possessor of a highly developed and receptive mind.
I'm impressed. Can you bend spoons, too?
Uh-oh.
I didn't think a man of your obvious intelligence would stoop to mockery.
I'm not mocking. I've had personal experience of the power of the mind. I used to get ignored at parties, until I read a book that changed my life.
Really? What was it called?
Hypnotism for Fun and Profit. He looked at me as if I'd farted at a funeral.
The power of mesmerism is a rare gift, not a party trick.
Damn. I mean, sure, you want him to loosen up or, you know, try to be sarcastic, but I don't think that's the kind of guy you want to try that on, really.
You're not gonna try any of that psychic interrogation on me, are you?
Do you find the thought of my probing distasteful?
Let's just say I'd rather you didn't. I've got more doubts than doubting Thomas when it comes to mysticism.
Too bad. I think you would make an interesting subject under controlled regression.
The day I let anyone mess with my mind hasn't dawned yet.
Okay, nothing else.
So long, Inspector.
I thought you would have something to say. Oh, I think maybe that's later, actually. Let's actually call Nico, maybe. We can just go back to her, to be fair.
Hello?
Hi, it's George.
I have been reading about the Templars. You know, the politics of the Middle East at the time of the Crusades is fascinating.
Did you read anything about their treasure?
No, George?
I've made a rather interesting discovery at the Croon.
There's no need to sound so arch, George. What is it?
A tripod, attributed to the Knights Templar, and just like the one on the manuscript.
What of it?
What of it? Aren't you excited? The tripod was found in Ireland.
It sounds like a long shot to me. We have to research these Templar guys properly, get the facts, the whole story.
And find their treasure.
Is it about finding their treasure now? You think that's what the whole thing is about? Let's talk to her, actually. Because I would like to know if she has any information about that, you know, the place where it was found.
Hi, George.
Hello. How are you doing? I'm doing great in this heat. Nothing?
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
You really have nothing to say to me. Oh, there we go. Tripod.
That's the tripod in the Croon Museum.
Okay. I thought that you would have... Yeah. So, nothing. We literally have nothing to go on. I'm leaving this for later, actually.
I'll see you later.
Okay. Keep me informed if you find anything new.
Okay, so... I think what we're gonna be doing is actually head to Ireland. We have exhausted the things we can do, I believe. And so we're beginning a new arc here. Hopefully you guys are entertained as I am. I mean, again, this is one of my favorite when it comes to games ever, so I will always be entertained by it. But if you're discovering this, I really hope that you're finding some kind of enjoyment. And yeah. So this is how it looked back then. Nostalgic. And yeah. It is a nice background for sure. Oh, wait, actually. Did I? Should have done this, actually. There we go. Yeah, you mean the game, yeah. I understood that. Yeah, Lochmarn. Greetings from Ireland. Alright, let's do it. Let's go. They extended the cutscene a little bit compared to the original version. It's not by much, really. And here you will witness also different accents. Whether you feel like they're accurate or not for Irish people, I'll let you be the judge of that.
Several hours later, I arrived in Ireland, the Emerald Isle. I'd been lucky to get a bus from Dublin to the tiny village of Lochmarn. On the way out, the driver told me there was only one service a day.
Holy shit.
The menu was limited. It read, "No food today." I didn't care. I'd lost my appetite somewhere over the Irish Sea.
Oh, okay. Oh, some stuff here.
It was a trap door in the sidewalk.
Like, why would I want to do that? I know.
I tugged at the trap door, but it was locked from the inside. It was a featureless plastic box, firmly attached to the wall of the building.
Can I do something about
I
it?
tugged at the plastic cover, but it didn't move.
Can I go inside this? It's food. Yeah, but there's no food. So that is very ironic right now. Oh, hello. Look at the drain.
The drain was covered with an iron grating, through which I could hear the rush and surge of running water. I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
And again, this is the original. And this is the remastered version. Or the remake, I should say, at this point. Let's go there first, actually. Oh, there we go.
On the back of the cart was a crazily stacked tower of hay bales, leaning precariously against the castle wall.
Right.
Get away, you silly neuter! Can't you see the load's unstable?
I don't know.
The farmer's craggy face was set in a mask of aesthetic appreciation. His feet were set in a pair of manure-caked boots.
Okay, I see.
Hi, it's me again.
So I see. What now?
Does this tool mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Is it used on sheep?
No, it's for lifting the covers off drains.
Never. How?
Well, the end of the tool fits into the hole in the cover.
They'd slip out. Angles are wrong. You'd never do it.
I have. I did it in Paris. Does this false nose mean anything to you?
You're a circus clown.
No, but I got this from someone who disguised himself as a clown. What do you make of this tissue?
That's a sorry sight to wave about in public.
Oh, it's theatrical grease paint.
And that makes it all right, does it? I must remember that next time someone complains about the state of me handkerchief.
Do you recognize the man
Okay.
in this photograph?
No, but I wouldn't trust him. His eyes are too close together. He's not a friend of yours, is he?
Oh, God,
no.
no.
Far from it. In fact, I believe it's the face of a killer.
I knew it. Piggy eyes. Can't trust him.
Hmm.
Would you like to shake my hand?
What is this? I don't do that male bonding stuff.
Okay, whatever, man.
What do you make of this matchbook?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
I can't read that little writing.
It says Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics.
Is that your name, Tommy Merlin?
No, but what a great stage name. It had what my high school hypnosis act had lacked, style and class. For a few seconds, I bathed in spotlights on a thundering tide of applause. Tommy Merlin, hypnotist.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, I just remembered something.
Well, damn.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Okay. What else can
Who
you
built
tell
the
me?
castle?
Mad Phelan, the first lord of Lochmarn. Well, I say lord, but actually he was little more than a village chieftain. He built his castle from the remains of the Templar preceptory.
Oh, okay. So that is actually interesting. Tell
Where
us
was
more.
the site of the Templar preceptory?
Right here on Temple Hill. Phelan built right on top of the old wall. It's said that deep beneath these walls there's a Templar chapel.
Okay, I think we have our destination here.
Did Pegram discover the chapel?
I don't know. His workers were sworn to secrecy.
Hmm.
Do you mind if I climb up your haystack to get into the castle?
What? You'd break your stupid neck for sure. Do you think I'd stand by and see your brains dashed out?
I'd be very careful, and I promise not to sue.
You won't get
Promise
the
not
chance.
to sue.
That's why I'm here to stop you.
You'd be dead anyway. But hey, props for trying. But yeah, I mean, that's a fair statement from him.
Good book?
A book. It's a passport to a world of fantasy and imagination.
Yeah, what's the title?
Creative Shelving for Beginners, the 1978 edition.
What?
What's so cool about home improvement?
There's nothing like it. The resinous autumnal aroma of seasoned wood, the rhythmic rasp of the plate. Ah, no wonder our Lord came to earth as the son of a humble carpenter. I bet he was a wizard with a chisel and a length or two before.
If you say so. I mean, why? I guess because there is merit in home improvement, that's for sure. But to be that passionate about it? I don't know.
Surely the portrayal of Christ's adoptive family as humble artisans is a symbolic metaphor.
I don't know about that, but I know they were carpenters. Haven't you read the book?
Well, no. But I have seen The Greatest Story Ever Told, and I don't recall Jesus putting up any shelves.
Why are we having this conversation?
I have to go now.
Okay, nothing here. For now. We will be back. Let's talk to the kid here.
The lad was doing his best to express his adolescent aggression. His effort was somewhat diminished by the fringe of milk on his lightly feathered upper lip.
Aw. Trying to be tough. But you're just a kid.
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
Why would we, given our, you know what, let's be straight.
I'm George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
You're a head case, mister. A few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
What?
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home.
Hmm.
Look, Ma, says I, see what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his
Yeah,
face
I don't
told
know
me
about
he
that.
wasn't being strictly truthful.
Yeah.
Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Hmm. Okay, let's go for all of do the same thing we did before. Just exhaust the inventory talks, and then go for the topics.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Lifting drains.
Dead right. How did you know that?
Work experience course at school. That gives me a choice of going down the drains or up the chimney.
You're kidding.
No way.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
Sure. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It's a clown's nose. I was almost killed by the guy who wore it.
You should have told the cops.
I mean,
I did.
Did.
They weren't interested. What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Fair enough.
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
Okay. So he's not around. That's good.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
Oh, all right.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Neat, huh?
Didn't feel a thing.
Yeah, you sure didn't. I think he's one of the only people who gets tricked by it, actually.
Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir. I never seen it before in my life.
Take a look at this, McGuire.
It's an ID card. What of it?
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No.
Okay. I mean, it's a long shot, really.
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No. It's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No. Only...
What?
Oh, nothing.
It's not nothing. Just tell me.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No.
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
Come on. Tell me.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh. There's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Loch Man.
Okay, let's, yeah, tell me more about it?
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worst.
Okay.
It was coming from inside the castle.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but my legs had lost their stuffing.
So you were struck with fear and, you couldn't move because you were frozen. Is that what you're saying?
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
I mean, okay, that is fair. That is fair. The laugh though. Huh. Okay, that is pretty weird, I'll give you that.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
Okay. Not sure if we're gonna get something out of this story, but hey, who knows?
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see, and he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God.
Damn.
That doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
What? Okay, whatever, man.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Okay, let's get inside. I'm not sure this was very useful, but hey, maybe it is. Let's gather information here. Hello. Let's start with this guy, I guess.
The young red-haired guy was plainly nervous about something. Perhaps he felt threatened by the presence of a handsome dude like me.
I really don't think that's it, George. No, let's check him out. Let's talk. Yeah.
My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
Okay.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Something to do with horses?
Wrong. It's
Horses?
for opening manhole covers.
Oh, really? Well, you learn something every day.
Well, you do, I guess.
What did this red nose suggest to you?
Blood.
Why's that?
Whoa.
I used to bleed a lot when I was a kid. Every time there was a playground scrap, I'd end up with
that
a
makes
bloody
two of
nose.
us, but it wasn't
I
about
wouldn't have
playground.
minded, but I wasn't even involved in the scraps.
Damn. I just had a sensitive nose myself, really.
What does this tissue suggest to you?
Nothing.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No. At least I don't think so.
Look closely. He has a scar on his face.
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
Alright.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone. Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No.
Check out this pass.
Yeah. It's yours, is it?
Not exactly. Do you recognize the name?
Thomas Merlin? No. Never heard of him.
Okay.
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
What the heck are you doing in this pub, then? I mean, I guess you don't have to drink, but it says there's no food, so... I mean, you could just hang out, I suppose.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Why? Why did you sound like... it's not worth talking about?
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off the wall, broke his head and died.
Whoa.
We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there
Kinda
recently?
dark.
No.
Okay.
See you later.
That was pretty dark, I have to say. Hey, let's say hi to
I've
this
been
guy.
taught not to judge people by their appearance or their clothes or the length of their hair. Nobody ever said anything about runny noses.
Look at how different this looks. Again, I still like it. It obviously is more colorful, brighter. This is... You would call it moody or...
Hi there, old-timer.
What?
Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner.
Okay.
Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
Really? Huh. Okay, let's exhaust the topics here.
Can you identify this tool?
No.
What does this red nose mean to you?
I suppose you're collecting for charity?
No, I'm not. I want to know if you've seen someone wearing a nose like this.
No, I haven't.
Hmm.
You could make use of this tissue.
Probably.
Never use them. Those things are unhygienic.
Right. Oh, I have to go for a few minutes. Hopefully won't be too long. I'll try to be as fast as I can. So in the meantime, I'll just leave the BRB screen. So, yeah, I'll be right back.
We hit a dead end every time we're swimming. You make sure we sink it into the deep end. Where do I dive in every time we sink it? Down, down, down into the deep end. If you wanna know what it's like, I can't stay here forever. Stay here forever. No, baby, I'm just keeping it real. You hold me down on the weather, down on the weather. You pull me down, 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 down. I try to turn it around, but you pull me down, 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 down. 10 feet under the ground. You pull me down, 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 down. I try to turn it around, but you pull me down, 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 down. 10 feet under the ground. You pull me down. If only you and me could sail across the sea, I know that we could be forever wild and free. You never lie to me, I love you endlessly. There ain't no place I'd rather be. You pull me down, 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 down. I try to turn it around. You pull me down, 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 down. 10 feet under the ground. You pull me down, 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 down. I try to turn it around. You pull me down, 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 down. 10 feet under the ground. You pull me
Show money where your mouth is, push them where the crowd is. Baby, put your hands up, we didn't set a line to see us in the papers, we don't look like common, but it's a no-brainer, we already run it. I'ma take my time with it, show you what you got with it. Ooh. If you know who you are, then you already know who to try. And if you really want it all, meet me on the weekend. Put your money where your mouth is, push your my crowd is. Baby, put your hands up, we didn't sign the lines. See us in the papers, we don't look like common, it's a no-brainer, we already run it. Make a lot of noise, make a lot of noise. The girls make the boys go crazy, and the girls make the boys go crazy. Take my time with it, show you what you got with it. Ooh. It's a little like food, yeah, that's alright. When I see you, she's still on my side. Never sitting on the curb of the parking lot, talking about our lives and the futures we've got. And she says, don't you So why you in such a hurry? And it's a parking lot sunrise with a girl who says that she might just have me Monday. We're until then I'll wait under a parking lot sunrise with a girl who says that she might just have me Monday. We're until then I'll wait. It's a little bit late, it's a little bit light, but when I'm with her, it just feels right. I say I've been running around, I'm exhausted, but when I'm with you, it feels like I've been in a town. She said I don't really mind being put under for you. I'll be waiting for the sunrise, and it's a parking lot sunrise with a girl who says that she might just have me Monday. But until then I'll wait under a parking lot sunrise with a girl who says that she might just have me Monday. But until then I'll wait. When my thoughts get loud, try to fight it. So I drink it down till my body learns to breathe you out of my story. But it gets blurry in between. Caught in the wreckage, let me be. You are a prison. Why
Baby, I'm just keeping it real. You hold me down on the weather, down on the weather. You pull me down, down, da, down, 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 da, da, down. I try to turn it around, but you pull me down, down, da, down, 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 da, da, down. 10 feet under the ground. You pull me down, down, da, down, 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 da, da, down. I try to turn it around, but you pull me down, down, da, down, 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 da, da, down. 10 feet under the ground. Pull me down. If only you and me could sail across the sea, I know that we could be forever wild and free. You never lie to me, I love you endlessly. There ain't no place I'd rather be. You pull me down, 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 down. I try to turn it around. You pull me down, 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 down. 10 feet under the ground. You pull me down, 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 down. I try to turn it around. You pull me down, 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 down. 10 feet under the ground. You pull me
Some money where your mouth is, pushing where the crowd is. Baby, put your hands up, we didn't set a line to. See us in the papers, we don't look like common, but it's a no-brainer, we already run it. I'ma take my time with it, show you what you got with it. Ooh. If you know who you are, then you already know who to call. And if you really want it all, meet me on the weekend. Put your money where your mouth is, push my crowd is. Baby, put your hands up, we in the sun lines is. See us in the papers, we all look so charming. It's a no-brainer, we already run it. Make a lot of noise, make a lot of noise. The girls make the boys go crazy, and the girls make the boys go crazy. Take my time with it, show you what you got with it. It's a little bit cold, yeah, that's alright. When I see you, just steal my sight. We're sitting on the curb of the parking lot, talking about our lives and the futures we've got. And she says, don't you worry, you're only 19, so why you in such a hurry? And it's a parking lot sunrise, with a girl who says that she might just have me Monday. We're until then I'll wait under a parking lot sunrise, with a girl who says that she might just have me Monday. We're until then I'll wait. It's a little bit late, it's a little bit light, but when I'm with her, it just feels right. I say I've been running around, I'm exhausted, but when I'm with you, it feels like I've been anesthetized. She said I don't really mind being put under for you. I'll be waiting for the sunrise, and it's a parking lot sunrise, with a girl who says that she might just have me Monday. But until then I'll wait under a parking lot sunrise, with a girl who says that she might just have me Monday. But until then I'll wait.
When my thoughts get loud, try to fight it.
Alright, sorry about that. It took longer than I initially thought, so sorry about that. I'll have to edit that out, really. Or, you know, at least put the markers on the YouTube stream. Anyway. Alright, where were we, actually? Yeah.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the
Haunted.
kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
What do you mean I'm a fool?
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me very own eyes.
Another one? Alright, tell us. Tell us.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk. In Lochmarn? That'll be the day. No, that was a ghost, to be sure.
Alright.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh,
Well, okay. So much for that mystery. Okay.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
you can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
Okay, that's a bit ominous there, but... Alright, we can challenge that, really. I think so.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Alright, so I guess nothing going on. Oh, we can actually use the phone. Let's call Nico actually. Let's see what she's up and about. If she's up and about and what she's up to. Rather.
Hello? Couleur. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George.
Oh, hello, George. Where are you?
I'm in Ireland.
What's it like there?
Kinda sleepy. Comatose, even.
Did you get to talk to Picard?
I haven't found him yet. I figured I'd call you first. Are you okay?
Oh, sure I am. Don't worry about me, George. Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. You probably never even heard of Lochmarn.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe not.
It was an electric pump operated by pushing a small lever. I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
Yes, precisely.
The white whiskers on the bartender's flushed face were like garlands on a Christmas tree. The resemblance ended there. The top of his head was too slick and shiny to act as a perch for a Christmas angel.
Top of the morning to you.
I beg your pardon.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
I was trying to be sociable.
Is it a room you're after?
Maybe? Yeah, why not?
That's not a bad idea. Do you have a vacancy?
I could, if you don't mind waiting until the last guest checks out.
No problem. When will that be?
When the undertaker comes to collect him.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a vibe.
Here's something which might interest you.
Huh? Well, what is it?
My passport to the sewers of Paris.
Is that so? Did you see the snooker last night, Mr. O'Brien?
We haven't got a television, Michael.
I know that. Why is it, if you don't mind me asking?
If God had meant us to watch television, we'd all be like Dave. I take it no one wants to hear about my underground escapades.
I'd rather drink me own beer.
Fine, fine. I get the point.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
It's not Red Nose Day again, is it?
I don't know. But this is part of a clown's costume.
I know that. Good God Almighty, what do you take me for? And before you ask, I haven't seen any clowns in the bar.
Okay.
Does this
Moving
tissue
on.
mean anything to you?
That's disgusting.
Uh-huh. I found it in the sewers.
Well, what's the idea of waving it around in my face? You're worse than old Ron. Put it away, man.
Do you recognize this man?
No, I don't. What do you want with him?
I've got a score to settle.
I don't want any trouble in the bar, mister. If it's a fight you're looking for, see Father Mahoney.
A priest? A man of the cloth?
Sure. And he teaches the boys how to box at the youth club. According to Mahoney, it develops character. Isn't that right, Pat? Didn't he teach you the art of pugilism?
Dial. Sorry, Michael. I was miles away. What did you say?
Ah, never mind.
Fine. Okay.
Hey, bartender?
Landlord, if you don't mind.
Sorry. Shake my hand, why don't you?
Now, why should I do that? What have you got up your sleeve?
Nothing. Come on, just shake my hand.
Not just now, mister. I have to be careful on account of the health restrictions.
Oh, jeez. Do you recognize this matchbook?
No, sir.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
No. Should I?
Nah, it was a long shot.
Interesting. Why would you do the gesture? Okay, let's actually talk about actual stuff.
What can you tell me about the castle?
You're the second person to ask me that today. I don't know anything about the castle. It's only an old ruin anyway.
Really?
Who else was asking about the castle?
He said he was a reporter. He was asking about the little people.
I could have told him a tale or two about the little people. He might have paid me to hear what he wanted me to say.
Anyway, I chucked him out on his arse.
Good for you, Mick. That's the way to deal with journalists.
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally, it should have a good body and distinctive character.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
Is that so? Okay, that's how it
Thanks.
tastes then.
The glass contained a dark liquid like molasses, with a creamy white froth on the top.
Okay, well let's drink then.
Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it.
Okay, I see. Oh, let me get that.
The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing me from moving it. It was a beer-stained piece of toweling. The man's arm lay...
Oh, come on.
As the man raised his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away.
Yeah, what does it look like?
It was a rectangle of toweling, printed with the words, Nagopolian Stout builds body.
What? Hey, can I ask you about
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
May I borrow this towel?
Sure you can, on one condition.
What's that?
You keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner, with the hygiene problem.
it? Okay. I understand.
Thanks.
Oh, look at this.
It was a short piece of wire, twisted into a rough circle.
Okay. Let's do that, actually. Let's get this. Quick. Whoop.
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed this piece of wire.
Because this is going to be useful. Actually.
It was a short piece of wire, twisted into a rough circle.
Okay. Can we actually ask him about it?
Hello again.
What?
Yeah, we can.
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
Oh.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women. Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden's. Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe's. Rabbit, lad. That's what gets my juices flowing.
Yeah, I figured that out. Okay. It's not very,
Ah, so you're making snares to trap rabbits.
yes.
That's right. Do you have a problem with that?
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You bet.
Right.
Here, this wire belongs to you.
Oh no. Never saw it before. No,
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
Okay, whatever.
I'll see you later.
You know how I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna get it close to old Ron, and the first thing I do is actually do that. Can I actually talk to you about this little piece of wire?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Does this piece of wire mean anything to you?
Good God, man. Put it away.
What's the problem?
Don't play the innocent with me, mister. What you do with that wire is your own business, but don't drag me into it.
Oh.
Thanks. There was a vacant look on his cow-like face that said quite clearly, nobody home. It was impossible to tell if his state was due to the beer or missing chromosomes. Hi, my name's Stobart, George Stobart.
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
Well, let's talk about everything.
Does this piece of wire mean anything to you?
Not me, mister.
What do you think of this towel?
Now, there's a fine piece of cloth if ever I did see one. Such craft must surely come from linen cupboards and the Vatican itself.
I found it on the bar. Under the
Alright, alright.
I thought it looked familiar.
Yes.
Does this security pass mean anything to you?
Well, no.
No, okay.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
No.
You don't? Okay, fine.
May I shake your hand?
No, you can't.
Well, how come?
Because I'll spill me beer if you do.
Okay. Priorities straight. That's at least a good thing for you.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
It's a handsome mug on that fella, to be sure. Is he a film star?
Don't be fooled. This is the face of a psychopathic killer.
No. Well, there's one in the eye for me and my men.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
No. But you should show that to my granny. She could tell you fortune from it.
From a soiled tissue?
Sure. Some people read tea leaves. My granny reads handkerchiefs.
Okay, fine.
What does this false nose mean to you?
No. You're a clown.
No, not me.
Haha, you're a good one, aren't you? Did you hear that, Michael?
I hate clowns.
Listen to this fella. I hate clowns, says he. Isn't he just the funniest man you ever did see, Michael? He's not a clown, Doyle. He's not even remotely funny.
Not really.
Thanks. What do you make of this tool?
It's for lifting manhole covers.
Oh,
That's right. I found it in Paris.
Well, you look at that. A French sewer key. Marvelous.
I am kind of impressed, actually. And it's kind of impressive that you are impressed. But like, hey, it's a French one. Like, okay. Okay. All right, let's actually talk about the topic at hand.
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He just joined up writing. Would you be one of them history fellas yourself?
Not really.
Oh no, I'm here on vacation. What's that?
The vacation part. It's what the Americans call a holiday.
Oh, right. In Lochmarn? You come to Lochmarn for a holiday?
Sure, it's a very pretty place.
Where the hell are you from, mister?
California.
I know it. That's where the prunes come from.
Yeah, amongst other things.
Yeah, I don't think that's... Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Bye for now.
Let's exhausted the options. Let's talk to this
The
guy.
guy sat in the corner as if he was a permanent fixture. Hello there. My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
Sure you can. I mean, I'm wasting time on all of this, but it's fine. Like, I could just get to the point, really. Because obviously, a lot of this doesn't really matter. But I figured that maybe you wanted to hear everything. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, some of the dialogue isn't really, you know, shall we say, interesting per se. But I still want you guys to hear some of it, to be honest.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
I'd say it was for lifting manhole covers.
How come you know that?
I'm a man of the world, Mr. Stobart.
Does this red nose suggest anything to you?
It's a clown's nose, isn't it? I haven't been to a circus since I was 10 years old. O'Donnelly and I walked all the way to Ballymore, 15 miles in our bare feet.
What do you make of this tissue?
I'd guess that muck on it is grease paint.
There's no fooling you, Mr. O'Brien.
Oh, damn.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nope, I've never seen him before.
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Mr. O'Brien.
I'd rather not. You see, I happened to notice that vibrating buzzer in your palm.
Ah, you saw it. Okay.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The design is Middle Eastern, I'd say.
What can you tell me about this ID pass?
Gruber Electronics. I've never heard of it.
Does this towel mean anything to you?
Sure, it's one of Leary's towels. Are you planning on stealing it?
Just borrowing it, if you must know. What do you make of this piece of wire?
It looks ordinary enough to me.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Really?
Can you tell me about the tripod which was found at the castle?
Now there's a bone of contention and controversy. It was dug up by an Englishman of the archaeological persuasion.
Who was
Yeah.
this Englishman?
Professor Pegram, the same man who dug up the gem.
Okay. We're getting somewhere.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that, but he's gone from the village. I saw a pint with our esteemed host, I might add.
What? What's the story?
Why is Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest, that's why.
Oh.
More than that, there's the question of an unsettled bill. Poor Michael's seen red over the business, and I don't blame him.
Hmm.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary? He's what you call a would-be sophisticate. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
I never worked out why he did that.
What?
It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
Excuse me? Okay. Well, whatever.
Do you know where Pegram has gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dark.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmar. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down, we can get back to normal.
Hmm.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
No.
Oh no. Thank the Lord for that.
Have you heard of the Phantom?
More than that. I've seen it. And let me tell you, it's a dreadful spectacle.
So it's not just a local legend. There really is a Phantom of Lochmar.
Oh no. I was talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Goodbye for now.
All right. Can we talk about what I'm
Hey.
thinking about?
Hello there.
Yeah, there we go.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
Do I know him? Do I know the good professor himself? No, I don't.
Oh,
I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him to talk to.
okay.
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
It's the science of archaeology part. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavoured condoms, more likely.
Oh gosh. Please.
Is it true that Pegram found a valuable gem?
What? First I heard of it.
Where have you been, Pat? That gem is the talk of every town from Lochmar to Ballydoon.
Nobody told me. The lucky sod. So that's why he scampered.
Maybe.
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram's dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve.
Continent?
Hadn't I dug more holes
What?
than the rest of them put together?
Right.
Bye for now.
Hmm. Let's talk to Fitzgerald again. Might have something more to say, like Doyle here.
Hello.
But yeah, there we go.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
Okay, you're mighty hesitant right there.
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
Why are you so jumpy?
Have you heard about the gem which Pegram found?
I heard a rumor. But
Whoa.
you can't believe
Did you see
everything
this?
you hear or see, can you?
Boy, oh boy.
Where can I find Professor Pegram?
I heard he's gone fishing. I don't know where.
Hmm.
See you later.
Let's see. Can we... And obviously I know where to go and who to ask, but... Again, this is logical, but you need to exhaust options.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop show?
Okay,
He's an
fine.
English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Yeah, and what can you tell me about him?
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, 'cause he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Very well.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure. Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
Do you know anything about Pegram's dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Whatever.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram brought some students and bums with him. He reckoned no one in Lochmarn would know what to look for. The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh.
Fitzgerald says he's never been anywhere near the dig.
He's having you on, mister.
Okay.
Are you sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh, yes. It was him, all right. Would I tell a lie?
Well, he denies it.
I saw them together only last night.
I wish
What?
you'd told me that sooner. What were they doing?
Pegram gave Fitzy a box. He didn't look too happy about it.
I knew it. But how am I going to persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
No, I couldn't do that.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese burns?
No.
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting him to talk.
He's a pushover. But don't scare him too much. Try the soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
Okay. Thanks for the advice.
I heard that Pegram had found a legendary gem.
That's right. It's been the talk of Lochmarn all week.
You haven't seen the gem, have you?
Hell no. I reckon Pegram made off with it. If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam, chop it up and sell it. He could be living the life of Riley instead of digging holes.
I mean, probably, maybe. Okay. Why can you tell me about this then?
What do you make of this, kid?
Hey, that's one of Leary's towels. He'll skin you alive.
That old windbag doesn't scare me. Anyhow, I'm only borrowing it.
You're pretty cool, mister. For an old guy.
Yeah, whatever, man. We're
What do you
kid.
think this wire could be used for?
Stealing cars. There's only one problem.
The local policeman?
No. Nobody in Lochmarn has got a car.
Okay.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Okay, so we know from our little friend here, Liam, that Fitzgerald worked at the dig. But actually, that's not enough to push him. So let's talk to Doyle again.
Hey! Hello there again, mister.
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see now. I think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
Are you for real?
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who, Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick.
Same again. Just a point this time, Michael.
1 point of brown coming up.
Okay, now, where were we?
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week. Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
Okay, let's confront him this time.
Hello.
Alright.
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig. He's seen you there. You might as well admit it.
Just my luck. Grasped up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefits at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he?
He did, right?
What did Pegram find at the castle?
The entrance to an underground chamber. It was filled with earth and rubble, and Pegram had us dig it out. We uncovered a secret room, a hidden chapel.
Okay.
Did Pegram find the gem in the altar room?
I don't know. He made us leave and wouldn't tell us why. Half an hour later he came out, white as a sheet he was. He closed down the dig and locked up the castle, sent us all away.
From the sound of it, Pegram had discovered more than just the gem.
Hmm.
So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving.
And?
He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Okay, what about...
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
Why? What's up?
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
Hmm.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Whoa. Okay, well. Okay, that doesn't sound very good.
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, Maguire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's thing runned over.
Get out!
What?
Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy makers.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Seriously, guys? Seriously? You're just gonna ignore this? Okay, let's check it out. Oh, little bug there.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding my own business,
Right.
when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. Well, the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes. He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
Oh.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Well, wow. Well, we did confirm this. Sheesh. So he's been run over. We kind of scared him too much, but so Pixie Guy was lying in wait, so Khan or Thomas Merlin was there all along anyway. Makes you wonder how he tracked this place down. I mean, he got the manuscript before, so maybe he went through the same things as we did. But that is quite the coincidence, isn't it? That it would be around the same time? Huh. And on that note, I feel like this is actually a good time to stop. Yeah. Okay. Let me get back to this. Yeah, I thought I would go on for a bit longer, but because we could actually continue and push a bit, but I feel like keeping this, you know, short and sweet, it feels like not a bad thing to do. And yeah, I'll have to remember to, you know, to mark the break again as in the YouTube VOD, but yeah. Hopefully you guys, again, still enjoy the game. And my, you know, awkward comment. But, yeah, I think we are getting in the nick of things. Like, okay, what is this all about? So there's this jam. And, you know, it's not hard to guess that what was in the package, or what is in the package, it's probably the gem, really. But the reason why Peregrine would have it delivered by a bystander to someone else is intriguing. So we know the one who this would be delivered to is called Jacques Marquet, and he's from Paris. But that's really it. A lot of things to unpack, and at the same time, not a lot to unpack. Yeah. Interesting. But at the same time, not interesting enough to gather more. The mystery unfolds. And yeah, we'll possibly get more into it. All we can do is push on, really. Yeah, and this hasn't changed the main objective, which is to get into the castle, because apparently there's a hidden chapel there, a Templar chapel. Chapel. So yeah, our next objective is to actually go there, I believe. And the package was probably dropped, honestly, so we'll have to find it, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Once again, I hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough, because it's more or less a playthrough, with a little comment from me. And yeah, hopefully you also don't mind the little cliffhangers here and there. But that's what you have to deal with me right now. Or you could also play the game yourself, really. Because again, I do think it's worth it. If you're into point and click adventure games, which don't you know, you know, I wouldn't say it's puzzle heavy. It's fairly logical. You follow through, really, but you just enjoy the experience. But again, that's part of why I really love this game. And yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm done, so I think I will catch you guys later. All that is left for me to say to you guys is to wish you a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. And bye-bye.